Hello everybody, Jake, your resident content cowboy here, yeehaw, and Lapras has recently come to Pokemon Unite. It is now available for coins inside the game, so I figured it would be a good time to talk to you about the best build for Lapras in the game right now. Also, I will be doing a giveaway on this video. It's not going to be complex. I'll tell you how to win it right now. All you need to do to enter this Lapras giveaway is like the video, comment on the video, and hit that notification bell. Let me know you're part of the stack.
That's a stack.
That's a stack indeed, and I will pick multiple winners from my comments below. I will respond to you personally in the comments, not some weird thing from Telegram, and I will announce the winner on Twitter so that you can see that it's real. That's all you gotta do. Simple. Enjoy the video. Oh, and also please watch my video. Don't just leave. Inside of this video, I'll show you a couple cool move interactions with this Pokemon for this specific build. We'll talk about held items, we'll talk about boost emblems, and I will show you a match using this Pokemon. Interestingly enough, this is going to be a 5-stack versus 5-stack match. I normally do a lot of solo queue stuff, but I thought it would be kind of cool to show you this Pokemon in a full-on 5 versus 5 competitive setting. One thing to notice with Lapras is it doesn't have amazing last hit secure, but Ice Shard, Whirlpool, and your attacks together all seem to combo pretty well. So if you're looking to get those last hits in lane, I recommend using a combination of that. You start with your Whirlpool, then when it gets low, blast them with the Ice Shard. That will knock them further towards the edge of that Whirlpool, which will make it so that the Pokemon takes more damage faster. Whirlpool does damage slowly when you are near the enemy Pokemon, as you can see right there. However, if you are further away from the enemy Pokemon, the damage ticks a lot faster. So using the Whirlpool in combination with the Ice Shard is usually how I get a lot of my last hits. Lapras is also an amazing Pokemon to stack special attack specs with. I have to recommend it almost exclusively. If you don't like stacking, I will have a build for you later in this video. But Lapras has really good scaling on its special attack moves, meaning the more special attack it gets, the better it does with its shields, with its damage. It's just really, really solid. And at the same time, it has low base special attack. So it doesn't have 1,000 special attack like Ninetales or something. So the amount of special attack you give it through specs is really valuable. Let's talk about the two moves that are definitely Lapras's best right now. It's Water Pulse and Bubble Beam. Water Pulse is amazing. It has a low cooldown, it does damage in an area around you, and it also gives you a boosted attack. All of Lapras's boosted attacks give it a huge amount of healing. So once you take some damage here, I could just show you what that looks like. I'm going to use one Water Pulse and then a boosted, and you can see how much health I recover here. Every time you hit with that first Water Pulse, you get a boosted, and then you recover a ton of health. It's back immediately, and it gets extra pulses, and you get another boosted as you're KOing enemies. It's just such an insane combo. Something to also notice about Water Pulse is the amount of enemies you hit with that first Water Pulse can charge it up faster than if you just hit one. For instance, if you hit one enemy, Water Pulse, you get one charge of an extra Water Pulse, so the next time it'll hit 2, 1, 2, and then the next time it will hit 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, if I were to hit both that Bunnelby and the Substitute Doll at once, I would already start with 2 charges. Same thing with birds, all of that. Same things with enemies like this. Boom. Right now, my next will be 3 here because I was able to hit 2. 1, 2, 3. Just something to notice. Of course, the boosted gives you an extra pulse of Water Pulse. Water Pulse does insane damage right there, and every pulse after the first does half damage, but still you just follow enemies around and you destroy them. I would say Bubble Beam is the definite second choice move for a few reasons. Not only does it do okay damage, but it also creates these bubbles in this area that will knock opponents up and hold them for a moment stunned. You really can't overvalue how incredible it is to have this area move where enemies can just get stunned for a moment and all they have to do is sort of be around this. At the same time, you'll use this to chase enemies, you'll use this to keep fights going. You are a sustain tank. You're just going to keep fighting, keep using your boosted attacks, continuing to deal damage to enemies, putting them up in the bubbles, using a boosted right into your Water Pulse, using a boosted again, and that's an important combo to notice. So if you can time it right, what you want to do with your attacks, if at all possible, is to use a boosted right into a Water Pulse, boosted again. That way you're just getting the most out of your moves. Boosted, right into a Water Pulse, boosted again. The healing you are able to do on Lapras with this combo is absolutely absurd. All the while you can use Bubble Beam to hold your enemies in place and give you a shield. I'm telling you, this is so, it's just so good. This Pokemon is so good. This combination is insane. The plus moves for Water Pulse, again, it's just more pulses. So if you use it on all these birds, you get a full stack of it right away. So you're able to go Water Pulse, Water Pulse, Water Pulse, Water Pulse. Just insane. And then Bubble Beam gives you a larger shield. So you get a 1300 or so point shield when you get Bubble Beam Plus, which is awesome. Let me show you something about the Unite move that you might not know. So if you use your Unite move, you get a shield right here, you run into enemies. Any wild Pokemon, you're able to barrel right through. Enemy Pokemon, you stop immediately once you hit them, but any wild Pokemon, including objectives, you will barrel right through them and deal damage to them. Enemy Pokemon, however, again, you stop on a dime and you knock those Pokemon up. However, that is not what you want to be doing here. Running right into this Blissey, knock it up for 1400 damage. Take a look at my shield right there. This is something I want to show you. If I wasn't going to knock right into Blissey right there, and instead I cast my move again, you get a massive shield. So running into an enemy is actually not ideal. First of all, you don't get to throw out this massive wave, which can hit multiple enemies, but running into an enemy stops you from getting this huge shield. You actually get a 40% additional shield if you stop the move on your own and throw the damage right there. That is what you want to do every single time. You do not want to run into an enemy. It is much, much worse. Something you can do also, if you are looking to cast this move, you can cast it and immediately basically throw it, if that's what you want to do. If you're worried you're going to run into somebody, you can cast it and throw it right away to get the full benefit of that shield. Something really important to notice, because when you accidentally bump into an enemy, it's actually not good at all for you. There are a few held items that I think are key for Lapras. I think Special Attack Specs and Spoon are almost a must for this Pokemon. It's just too good to use these items. Spoon is one of the best items in the game. It gives you more HP and special attack, and it also lets you ignore special defenses. Special Attack Specs lets this Pokemon scale extremely well. If you're not into stacking, I will have a build for you. And right now I'm really loving Shell Bell. Extra cooldown, more special attack, and you are healing yourself for even more. There are a few other items that are amazing, but I think this setup is incredible. If you're not into Shell Bell, Muscle Band is another really good choice on this Pokemon. You're using your basic attacks constantly, so you're doing this extra basic attack damage with them all the time. I think it's a very, very good option for this Pokemon as well. If you want to focus more on recovering HP and less on having to stack, you could switch out your stacking item for a Focus Band. Again, I find it really hard not to stack on this Pokemon, but a Focus Band is great for this. You could also swap out the Shell Bell if you want to keep stacking and you like to have a Focus Band. Focus Band on a high HP Pokemon is always amazing. If you're interested in getting more special attack for this Pokemon, but you don't want to deal with stacking, I think choice specs are an option for this Pokemon. Again, stacking is amazing, but this will give you more special attack and you'll get to do extra pops of damage with your moves, and you are doing damage with your moves all the time. For boost emblems, I've been running something like this. I haven't updated my white-green emblems in a little while. This is 6 white, 6 green with 3 black for a little extra cooldown reduction. I'm getting 240 HP. I'm losing attack, but that doesn't matter. I get a little extra special attack right here, and at the same time I lose critical hit rate, which is not relevant for this Pokemon at all. 6 white I think is really great for Lapras. Lapras has a ton of HP, and white just gives you an additional 4% max HP. Green at the same time giving you an additional 4% special attack. Your special attack is fairly low, but a lot of extra HP is really nice for this Pokemon. So I've been running an emblem setup like this. I could also see you running green-black if that's something you wanted, but when a Pokemon has so much HP and survivability, I really like to lean into that. So that is the best build right now for Lapras. Enjoy this match. Again, this is a 5-stack. We have no comms or anything like that, but I'm playing with a group of 5 players. I wanted to show you a little bit of a Lapras in a different light, which is inside of a full 5-on-5 gameplay. And yeah, it's great. Lapras are freaking great. All right, enjoy. But yeah, Lapras is definitely more of the brawler, up there with the Blastoise, the Goodra. It's a different role. Unfortunately, I think Goodra is really outgunned by some of these other Pokemon. I really do think so. Goodra is kind of, it's not as good. Hi. Out-securing a Clefable is almost an impossible task. I'm gonna walk away from it. Okay. Ah, dang. Puzzle was 5. I didn't see that he was 5 yet. Had I seen he was 5, I wouldn't have pushed forward. There we go. Two stacks. 3 stacks. Let's go. 4 stacks. 5 stacks. We're already level 7. We got a lot of stacks. We can walk bottom. Nice. I got 6 stacks. This is good for Gudra. And good for Lapras. And good for everybody. I think we make this happen. Maybe we don't. Yeah, okay. We can back off. Yeah. Pretty good, Unite. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, this is good for us and bad for them. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, this is not what they want, but it's what we want. Nice. Can you get Lapras with Aeos coins? Later today. Later today you can. We got Water Pulse Plus now. You guys are aware of how I feel about Water Pulse Plus. Doesn't matter if it's on Azu or if it's on Lapras. I love Water Pulse Plus. It's good on both. Water Pulse Plus. Water Pulse might be the best move in the game. It's good on everything. Not afraid to fight the squad. Let's go. Lapras is tanky. It's a tanky beast, especially with a Comfey on his back. Forget about it. Nice. We're just zoning so hard for this Espeon, and he's able to just, like, throw in insane damage. Alright, we can back out. This is so fun. Lapras is so fun. With a Comfy, it's honestly crazy. This combo is absurd. Like, what a combo. Nice. Picked up an easy double. Dang. They are gonna break top. Yep, I'll fight you. I know you've got the resets. I'm not afraid of you, Buzzy boy. Lapras is sick! I know I could go down here. I'm just trying to zone him out long enough. There we go. For our team to get that. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. Oh dang, I didn't get to cast my wave. I just knocked right into somebody. Whoops. That's a bubble for you, dude. Hate to break it to you, but you got caught in the bubble. Everybody does it from time to time. Everybody gets caught in the bubble from time to time, my guy. But for you, it just happened right there. Gosh, this Pokemon's so sick. Disgusting, Lapras. Get bubbled, nerd. That's right, Relic. Relic gets it. They're all nerds. They need to get bubbled. Lapras is almost as bad when mine was soloing teams. I don't know if it's... I mean, it's pretty crazy. Bubble Beam is awesome. The stun is so good. Like, putting someone in that little bubble, it's so good. Lapras is so fun, yet so brain dead. I mean, I don't think it... I don't always judge a Pokemon based on how... Like, how complex it... Oh! Oh! Yeesh! That was a match. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope this guide helped you out a little bit, and I will be announcing the winners here very, very soon. I love you. Click that bell.